a shameful act for Akpabio to humiliate female senators. Kingibe, Natasha, he wouldn't have been the Senate president if not for corrupt judiciary. Ex-Minister Ezekwesili speaks. My dear listeners, here is our next minister Ezekwesili speaking up for the female senators that were being humiliated by the Senate President Akpabio. So my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, now moving to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Former Nigerian Minister of Education, Obi Ezekwesili, has criticized Senate President Godswill Akpabio over his alleged misconduct towards female lawmakers. In a statement issued on Monday, Ezekwesili expressed concerns over Akpabio's behavior, citing instances where he allegedly humiliated female senators, including Natasha Lakpotila and Ireti Kingibe. Sahara reporters on Saturday reported that Senator Natasha Lakpoti Uduaghan spoke out about the harassment and exclusion she has faced in the Senate, citing a pattern of behavior that began after a nightclub incident last year. In an interview with the Brekete family, which Sahara reporters monitored, Akpoti Uduaghan had revealed that she had been denied privileges, pulled out of international activities, and even had her name struck out from a United Nations event she was nominated for. The senator claimed that she had been self-funding her trips to international events which she believed are important for her constituent, Nigerian women, and the country as a whole. She had also alleged that her seat in the Senate was changed to a location where she would be less visible, suggesting this was an attempt to silence her or eliminate her from being seen. Akpoti Uduaghan's allegations come after Senate President Godswill Akpabio faced criticisms for his sexist remarks against her, with over 300 women groups demanding an unreserved apology. The incident highlights concerns about gender discrimination and verbal harassment in Nigerian political institutions. Reacting in a statement, Ezekwesili encouraged women in public leadership to stand strong and continue to represent their constituents, emphasizing that representation matters. The former presidential candidate also warned Akpabio that he would face consequences if he continued to harass women in public leadership. The statement she shared on her ex handle partly read, I tweeted last year that if not for the rottenness of our judiciary, Nigerians would not have a senator, Akpabio, presiding over the upper house of our at NAS Nigeria, the Nigerian Senate. The statement has been given proof by Mr. Akpabio himself in the nearly 2 years of his leadership of the Senate. Our issue stands out. Mr. Akpabio implicitly thinks that he is even more accomplished. Female colleagues must be humiliated in order for his ego to be assuaged. Ezekwesili added, it is not a shame that one day it is at Natasha Lakpoti, another day at Ireti Kingibe, and yet another day at Natasha Lakpoti that are at the receiving end of the appelling the topmost officer of our legislature. And we wonder why Nigerian shamefully places at the lowest neighborhood of the ranking of countries on women in public leadership, specifically legislature, at 4.4%. I encourage the women in public leadership to never ever lose their voice, continue to stand strong, in your commitment to citizens and prove that representation matters. All aspects of our data do in fact show that representation matters a lot. The former vice president of World Bank Africa region warned Senate president to be prepared to face what would come to him next time he harasses any woman well elected unlike him. Next time Mr. Akpabio harasses any woman well elected unlike him, and representing our constituency at the National Assembly or any woman at all anywhere in this country, he must get ready. Enough said. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Here is for us to know that the Senate president is committing a whole lot of atrocities, and which I'm expecting that it should be checked before it disrupts everything. So my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop out the comment section and